Okay. Should work right away. Let's hope this works. Oh, come on. I'm going to start soon. Come on, come on, come on. No, there you go. I gotta test it. Fuck. Hello? Hello? Hello, hello? Hello? Okay. Alright. I did it. Ah, I'm so smart. Okay. Now we'll have to fucking reshoot my fucking thing, so let's delete the story. And let's go on my other account. Let's very quickly delete it. Okay, it's first 7 minutes, no one cares about me. First 7 minutes. Okay. Should be little to no latency. Let me go to me. Okay, now I go on here. Got it. It's like little to no latency. Alright. Yes, thank you. Okay. Link. Yay! No latency. Okay. Hello. Hello. Now the question is am I able to delete these videos that are live? They're viewable. Delete. Yes. And then delete. I guess I'll make it unlisted. Okay, but this is live now. Okay. Hello, people of the world. How you guys doing? I'm doing great, Jake. That's great. Good for you. Very, very happy for you. Why, thank you. No problem. Am I gonna wait for people to come in here to talk about something? Let me open this on here. Am I going to? Isn't there a way you could watch shit through Studio? Sorry, I'm trying to do that. There you can. Okay. Hello. So, today we'll be talking about. I don't know what we're talking about. What are we talking about today? Let's see. Fucking thing so you guys can hear me better. Okay. The mic kind of works here. It's fine. I can tell the mic's showing up a little bit. You guys care that much? Wow, no one's here. I really appreciate it. I guess, what do I do? Oh shit. Shit. Oh, it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. My mic. Alright, so I'm cooked in that regard. Okay. Alex Pereira versus Ankalaev. I guess I think that Alex could win. Why not? This fight is so shit. Okay. I guess, do I wait for people? Do I just talk? I mean, someone's watching this right now, right? Unless it's just me twice. Is it just me twice? Yes. So I guess let me close out all tabs, except for this one, so I could really understand who's watching. Let me get the UFC fight card this weekend. Let me get that up just so I could try to have good memory of it. So, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, wow, I really, really, really could have used a tissue right now. But, it's okay. We live, we move on. Move on. How's everyone doing? Very good? Very bad? Very so-so? What was that one? That was a pretty good one, no? No? Pretty good. Thirsty. So, I'm walking down the street, right? And a homeless guy yells at me and stabs me. Okay, that didn't happen. Okay. Let's talk. Let's think. So, it's about last night. Holy, I was so wrong. I thought Ankalaev was going to win. He lost. You win some, you lose some. It sucks, but it's okay. It's okay. We live. These things, they happen, and it's okay. It's okay. So the question I have really is, what do we do about life? I'm kidding. That's not the question I have. Question I have is what do we think about those 2 eye pokes? Right? How crazy is that? 2 eye pokes. Okay, no one's here, so I'm going to try the old method. I'm going to kill myself. That work? Maybe I need to change the thumbnail. No. How to make thumbnail change on YouTube live stream. When someone's in here, I will start working. But obviously no one's in here, so it doesn't matter. I can't look at a YouTube video because it'll show it up. I mean, I guess, do I want to go live? I mean, not go live, I'm sorry. Do I even want to change the thumbnail? It's a good thumbnail. Change. I could use the old one. I could put a picture of... I could change it. No, I look fucking idiot. Hold up. And then this will show up on my live stream. No. Hold up. No. Am I going to miss it? I am. Okay, hold up. No, I look stupid. I can't do it. I can't do it. No, how about this? No. Like shit. I don't like evil. Like evil. Maybe if I do this, I get a little more in the camera. Sorry, you guys. These things, they matter. They matter to me, at least. I don't know if they matter to you guys, because you already clicked on the video. I appreciate you guys a lot, but I don't appreciate you guys that much. I'm kidding. Oh, man. I do all this work for nothing, but, it'll pull through. That's my theory. One day, it'll be awesome, and I'll be doing this for a living. Hopefully, am I right? Hopefully. But, I think we move on here. We talk about how the day's gonna go. Okay, so let's think. My one concurrent viewer. Hey, one concurrent viewer. How you doing today? Good? It's very good to hear. No one's saying anything. Okay. You guys, you guys want to hear a funny joke? Hey Jake, you want to hear a funny joke? Just me talking to myself. Um, what do you call somebody who's stupid and gay? John Jones. Here, I got a better joke. What do you call someone who stomps on their floor all day and makes a ton of noise for no reason? A bad upstairs neighbor. That's what you call them. But yeah. I shouldn't have restarted it 5 times. If I could get it right the fucking first time, I could do this shit. Be better. But I'm not getting any views right now, which is okay. Who needs views when you have money? I don't have any money, but I actually don't have anything. But it's okay. We live. Feet up. Oh shit. No. Okay. What do I want to talk about? So Ankalaev is fighting during Ramadan. I don't think he's gonna win because of that. He says he's gonna win. He says like he's gonna have a lot of mental strength, and we think that that's gonna work out. But in my personal opinion, I think holding yourself from eating is gonna kind of affect the way you fight. You know what I mean? Everyone's talking about Ramadan Kyrie though, but I believe it might be harder to play it might be harder to fight a person than play basketball when it comes to energy and all that, because you get to sit, you get breaks, you get 30 seconds, you get benched. In basketball it's a lot different. So Manel Kopp's an eye poker. It sucks too because he was fighting so well, but he's like this over their eyes, like like 2 weeks straight of eye poker. Uh-oh. That's great. Actor from Jackass. I am in fact not the actor from Jackass. That's a different guy who looks just like me. But, thank you. Okay. Anyways, 2 weeks straight of eye pokes, which sucks, and it's sad to see in 2 main events like that. But this one wasn't, I guess, ruined by it, or ruined, but kind of was. But I don't know. I thought Amabai was gonna win. I could be salty about it and say, "Oh, I thought my guy was gonna win, and this guy cheated." But it's okay. It is what it is. We move on, I guess. These things happen. My cam link should be better plugged in. Hold up. Okay, there you go. And what do you do to battle for Mount Cop? Poor Brandon Royval, because I thought he was gonna win that fight, and that was the original fight that was booked. And I guess it is what it is. You have those moments where fighters get injured, like Shavkat and Royval, and it just sucks to be them. But the flyweight division's kind of shit. I would much rather see Pantoja move up to fight Merab. I think he deserves that. But he's already inactive already. God forbid he wins. He's not gonna fight anybody in bantamweight. He might just vacate right away, in my opinion. Just in that hypothetical scenario. But I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I think rumor has it Kai Kara France is gonna face him this June. No, not International Fight Week. I'm sorry. Actually, no, maybe in the beginning of June. I think in Jersey. I could be wrong on that. I should probably fact check that. But that's cool. I think that's awesome. I think. Shit, no. I think it is what it is, and You know, yeah. The Oscars are tonight. Very crazy. Very not crazy. I don't care. I don't care. Um, how long I've been an MMA fan for? About 4 years, 5 years. 2019, I want to say. When I was around, seventh grade. 2019. Yeah. So I'm new. I'm new. You know. So it is what it is. I came in during like that Three Kings era, which is cool. But I'm an Alex Pereira fan, and I'm a Leon Edwards fan, and I don't know if I'm a Tapore fan, but I like Max Holloway, but I don't like as much as Justin Gaethje, so it's interesting. But I was very anti the. Damn, my hair's all fucked up. Hold up, does that fix it? There you go. Yeah. All right. I was very new. I'm very new to it. I guess only like 5, 6 years now. Right? What's 2025, 2019, 6 years? Yeah, about 6 years now. So new to it. Um. Yeah. UFC 306 made me a fan watching. Oh, so UFC 306 was your first card. Oh man. I don't like Sean O'Malley either. I hate him. But I hate him for a different reason. I hate him because he beat Aljo, and I'm an Aljo fan. You know? 'Cause it is what it is. Um, that's my vendetta against him. I don't care what he does. I mean, in all honesty, I think he's good for the sport. When it comes to being a showman and all that. Do I think they give him too much like golden boy treatment? Yeah, but I could see why they do it. But I don't like him. He beat one of my favorite fighters, and very sad for me. And so, yeah, that's why I don't like him. So I enjoy 306 a lot. Marab's awesome. Marab's great, and I'm surprised. And I hear they're gonna do it again. The rumor is that they're gonna make it, Sean Marab too, which I'm not a fan of that happening. I don't think Sean deserves an instant rematch. I mean, because they don't build it up right as a company. They have this problem where they're giving these guys these rematches, like Israel Adesanya loses about to Sean Strickland, and then just says fuck it, let me get the belt. What's the difference? I guess in him. So it is what it is, and these things happen. And as a company, I feel like they should try to hype up the fighters. Like Sean O'Malley, if he fought somebody else, they could say, I lost that fight, but look, I beat this guy, and now I could fight this guy again. Like, oh, let's say he fights Yan too. Yan 2's a great fight for him. He fights Yan 2, that happens, and he'd be like, look, I beat Peter Yan again. The first time wasn't a fluke. I actually won that fight, or I don't think he did, but. Look at me, and so it has more credit to it because, like, there's nothing different about him. He fights Merab now. It's like, what's the difference? You haven't fought anybody else. I think the same result's going to happen. If they were to fight, I think that Merab just does the exact same thing to him again. I don't think he gets any better, and I think that's the end of it. I don't know what's going to happen, and it kind of doesn't work well for him because I was like, no one's going to care about Sean O'Malley anymore. This is the same guy twice, I don't think anyone's going to care about him. I think he's going to lose that fan base a little bit. I don't think they're as loyal as he thinks they are. All right, I drink water. Talking too fast. I'm sorry. It's okay. Oh, shit. How do I know my battery's going to die? Fuck. Okay. Well, I guess I'll eventually figure it out. It'll just die on me. And then I don't have a battery change graphic. I have 2 graphics. So you guys can't hear that. And then I have starting soon. But we're going to go to this. I'm going to stay on this. I guess I'll just put bathroom break on. Maybe I'll put you the battery and take a piss. Whenever that has to happen. But, yeah, no. Who do you guys have for the 3 people in here? Who do you guys have for this weekend? Or your thoughts on Gaethje Fiziev. I have Gaethje. I'm a big time Justin Gaethje supporter. I was very sad last April. I was not happy. I mean, Alex won the event after. And, Zhang Weili won her fight, so it was, cheer me up. But that did kind of kill my vibe. I was very sad to see Gaethje lose that fight and lose it a lot. Lose like almost every round. Lose every round. Yeah, it wasn't good as a Gaethje fan. But he'll bounce back. It's okay. I believe in him. I believe in him. So I do have Gaethje in that fight for the people wondering against Fiziev. I heard it's a 3-rounder now. So, I really have Gaethje. And sucks for Dan Hooker. Hurt his hand. What are you going to do? These things happen. It's okay. He'll fight again in June. I don't know. He'll fight. Maybe Gamrot 2 or 3. I could Google how many times they fought. I don't know why. I'm thinking. I'm thinking they've only fought that one time, but I could be wrong. So we're gonna find out. It's been here a lot. No, I think that was the only time. Yeah, Gamrot 2. Let's see Gamrot 2 happen. I want to see that. Very excited to see that, if that happens. And let's hope that happens. But I'm hungry to watch some Dagestani blood. I hope Pereira wins. I mean, everyone wants to call Ankalaev the greatest wrestler. Look at he's wrestling. But Ankalaev isn't a wrestler. He's a striker. Now, Ankalaev is a smart fighter. I think he will try to take him down. I think he has a lot more talent than his other opponents, other opponents have had. But is he some Khabib? No. He has no talent in wrestling compared to Khabib, Islam, and most of these Dagestani guys. He's a very interesting guy. He's closer to Shar than he is to... he's closer to Shar than he is to Khabib. But I think he does have a lot of grappling talent. Not too much. But so... Let's see Alex Pereira. Let's see him go. If he could defend, the first 3 or 4 takedowns, I think he wins that fight. Now, the question is, Jake, does he defend those 3 or 4 takedowns? And my answer is yes. Yes, he does. He does. And it's going to be a very exciting night. I'm very excited. Let's see this card. I have it pulled up. You guys, I keep it pulled up. Fights I'm most excited for is the Joshua Van Saruya fight. I have Ray Saruya. I think he grapples him. The whole entire time. I don't think Joshua Van's ready for that. Curtis Blades versus this fucking random guy, bro. A little bit of Dagestani privilege here. Fucking Curtis Blades. I mean, no way I don't have Curtis Blades in this situation. Curtis Blades didn't knock this dude out. King Green. I'm gonna call him King Green. Bobby Green, King Green. I guess we'll use King Green against Mauricio Rufy. I think Bobby Green is on a bit of a downhill, and I think he loses this fight by knockout in the third. Amanda Lemos versus Yasmin Lucindo. Who fucking cares? Look, guys, I'm already yawning talking about it. I don't fucking care. Who cares? Let's flip a coin. Ready? Heads or tails? Let's see. I'm flipping a coin on my Google. Heads, Lemos, tails, the other one. How do you do it? Ready? Tails. Tails, the other one. Who's the other one? Lucinda. Okay, I got Lucinda. Jalen Turner versus Ignacio Bahamundes. What was Jalen Turner's last fight? Was it the Marcano fight? Has he not fought in that long? From my recollection. Yeah. No, he hasn't fought since then. Marcano's a great fighter. Is Bahamundes a great fighter like him? I don't think so. I have Jalen Turner in this fight. Okay. Now, is this 3 rounds? Doesn't tell you. I'm pretty sure it's 3 rounds. I have Justin Gaethje, of course. How could I not have Justin Gaethje? Everyone loves Justin Gaethje. I love Justin Gaethje. One day I want to interview Justin Gaethje. I think that would be a great day for me. Be very happy. Yeah, that's my dream interview, right? That's my dream first interview. Of course, I think he's so awesome, and I'm so excited for it. And I'm so excited for that fight. Okay, Alex Pereira Magomed. I mean, what are the odds? Okay, Alex is a slight favorite, barely. Um, I don't know. I just don't know. I think you don't know about these things, you know. But Kermit right there, and it could go one or the other way. I mean, we know how both of the fighters are gonna win. Would you say this era of the UFC is most competitive? Most definitely. I think this sport is very young, and I think one day we'll look back on this era and we'll say, "Oh wow, people here suck." Unlike the NBA and the NFL and all these other sports, mixed martial arts is such a young sport that just more and more. It used to be, wrestlers were a lot more feared than they are now. Things change. People from all these different countries go out there. In my personal opinion, I think when the sport gets more popular and more fighter friendly when it comes to the pay, like more big money, which will happen eventually. NFL money, NBA money, I think more Americans will want to get into the sport, and more people from first world countries will. In these third world countries, $10,000 goes really far over there, and I feel like that's what kind of incentivizes them more than us. I can't really spend the money as much over here than over there. So I do think it is more competitive now, and I think it'll be more competitive in the future. I think like all these other sports, there's only progression in skill, not regression in skill, and you know, and that's a good thing. We want that, and so yes, it is more competitive. You throw anybody back, you throw anybody back in time, and they clear the division. Like I think Ilya Taporia beats, 2014, 2012, 13, WEC, whatever, Jose Aldo, 100%. I think prime Dominic Cruz loses to Marab. I think, it's just the way things work. As technology and as things advance in the sport, more knowledge is developed about the sport, and that'll just happen. Now, if you guys do not mind, I will have to go use the restroom. Fuck. Okay. I changed the battery, but I am not in focus anymore. Okay. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me fix this out. Pretend I'm in the bathroom still. Yeah? What do you feel about this? No, see if I sit up. Okay. I fixed these things. Yeah, we're back. I was right. We have to do a battery swap. We have to do a lot of things. And focus it. You know what I need? You know what? Someone should give me $2,000 so I could buy a nucleus. I'm kidding. Okay. Are you new to streaming? Yeah. Yeah. This is my second one. Yeah. Yeah. This is my second one, brother. Yeah. Yeah. Um. So yeah, this is my second one. I know I'm not doing so great. It's okay. It's okay. What time is it? When's the Laker game? When's the Laker game? Sorry. I have to know. I have to know. Come on, we're gonna beat the Clippers again now. 6:30. Okay, I got time. You want to ask a question? Who do you got for this? Okay, yeah, Pereira for this weekend. What do you think about last night's Kape Amabaya fight? You know what? Let me change the title. Details. Usually talking about UFC 313. Pereira versus Ankalaev. Let's spell that right. Ankalaev. Pereira. Pereira. Okay. Save. You talk like a streamer. Thank you. You know what it is? Is the reason why I do this is because, in my personal life, none of my friends are really into UFC. And of course, I'm really into this sport. I think it's awesome, and I love talking about it. I love having intelligent conversations. Like last week, I had a whole conversation with this person about Ilya, about Janjaroba, about all these things. I think it's great, And, personal note about me is, I want to be in the film industry one day, whether that's producing or maybe doing this, having a sports show or something of that nature. I don't know if YouTube's really the end for me. Maybe national TV. That's the dream. So I have this equipment because of this, but from some other projects that I do. And I can't really talk about. And so I have it. I have the camera. I have everything. I have a PC. I'm done working, and it's like, this is what I could do. I have it. I don't want to just collect dust in the closet. It's a pain in the ass to do when it comes to setting it up, but it's worth it. No one cares that I'm tired. Moving all this shit around. One day I'll make a video with a friend of mine who was here last week, River, who helps me out, because he's behind. But today my desktop is actually in front of me. It's just me here. It's just me. I'm controlling OBS, and I kind of do this forever, I guess. But, I come home every weekend from university, and so my mother around, so I can't have the living room every day. She's got to live here, So maybe the YouTube makes it one day, and I get a mansion. Hello, Suex Leisure. Hello. Very cool. Who do you have for this weekend, brother? Who do you think is coming around? Think Alex can defend the takedowns? That's really the X factor here. It's like a math equation. If Alex Pereira can defend takedowns, he will win the fight. If he can't, he will lose the fight. Oh, my hair's fucked up. Bro, hold up. In all honesty, you guys, my hair person's out of town. Right? She's not doing too well. But she's, so my mother did my hair, which is, I can admit it. It's okay. And I'm not going to a different barber, So, you got Pereira. Do you think he defends the takedown? People talk this way on the Rob Umar fight. About the takedowns? I guess when it comes to Umar, but the answer was that Umar couldn't stop the takedowns, which, he got, but you can't really compare Merab's takedowns to Ankalaev's takedowns. I mean, during that fight, Merab actually passed GSP for the most takedowns landed. I was there. I'm never gonna show about this. I was there. I saved up money to go. So I'm not gonna never let that go that I was there. I was there. It was awesome. I was in the top level, but I saw it. It was great. But Pereira will outclass him. I think people hate on Ankalaev a lot. I mean, his last one was Johnny Walker, and that's not aging that well. But it's Ankalaev. I think he has a lot of talent. This is definitely his toughest matchup, 100%. And, I think in the end of the day, I mean, who can we blame for all this? We could blame John Jones because, if John Jones was here, we'd say, okay, Alex, you'd have Tom Aspinall versus John Jones, and then Alex Pereira can move up to heavyweight and be the first ever triple champ. Or not triple champ, I guess 3-division champion. But, can't have that because John Jones sucks. And I hate him. I hate him so much, you guys. You have no idea. I hate him. You guys see the video today of Tom Aspinall? I'll read the quote out right now. I have it somewhere. So Tom said, what's holding him right now is John's side. I will retire John Jones without even fighting him. So, I don't think that fight happens. I want to wish it happens. I want to manifest that fight. But, and I'll be realistic. Dude, I know people do this forever. It's been 40 minutes, and my throat is killing me. No diddy. Fans of the fighters getting so mad. It's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword. I mean, it's a sport. I think it's a lot different than a team sport because they're individuals, Like, for me, my mental health revolves around the Lakers. As a child, having grown up in a time where the Lakers weren't so great, it wasn't all that great. I mean, the Kings were good, so it's okay. The LA Kings, not the Sacramento bum-ass Kings. But, so it's fine. But I feel like when it comes to fighters, people have that same feeling, but kind of. People come and go. Lakers are around forever. Basketball teams are around forever. NFL teams are around forever. Soccer teams are around forever. But, fighters aren't around forever. Maybe people becoming fans of camps now, like teams. When you have the AKA Eagle Academy Dagestani guys. Then you have the Brazilian, fighting nerds. Then you have the Florida top team. You have the Extreme Couture people. I know some people are like that now. But I like to be personal with my fighters in a sense that I'm not fans of because of where they're from, their nationality, and all that, what team they're from, who they're friends with. Like for instance, I'm a Khabib fan. I like Islam. I'm not the biggest Tagir guy. I'm not the biggest. I mean, is anybody the biggest Tagir guy? Does anyone care about Tagir? I don't think so. But, just because someone's from Dagestan doesn't mean I'm going to like them in the same way of America. So when it comes to the fighters getting mad, I feel like it's the people who get mad over fighters losing, like fans, are usually because that fighter got them into the sport. Like for me, as a kid, about Conor McGregor, 2019, Kamaru Usman was my guy. But then I became a Leon Edwards fan. I got tired of Kamaru Usman quickly. Last fight to Gear, that's not true. 100% that's not true. I think you're thinking of somebody else. No, I was there. No, Tagir is not undefeated. No, he's lost twice, but he did beat Clayton Carpenter by decision last time. I saw that live. Very cool. Tagir is not undefeated, though. Yes, I saw it. No, I saw the fight. He won that fight. He had him. Yeah, I don't think so. I agreed to disagree in that situation, which is okay. Which is, he was on him the whole time, man. It was pretty, granted, house control time valued, I don't know, but Tagir won that fight. Did he win by UD too, no? Yeah. I had him all three. Not all three. Did I have him all three? I can't remember, but I had him win the fight. But Clayton Carpenter's a good fighter, and he'll have a good future. But I don't think so. I don't think Tagir's a big draw. I will say about this card. That was the first fight of the night, right? That card got super boring. Okay, wait a minute. I'm looking at the stats right now. He outstruck him. Yeah, he outstruck him. Tagir outstruck him. Had 3 for 6 takedowns. About 650 in control. I guess he got leg kicked more, sure. But Tagir landed 4 less. But he outstruck him. You guys. Like, I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, listen. I had Tagir winning that fight. I had him winning the fight. It's I saw the fight. I think Tagir won that pretty clearly. It's okay though. But the point is that fighters, have fans, and the ones that bring them into the sport, their fans are very tough. Like superstars, Conor McGregor, Ilya Taporia, superstar. That's a good question. I think you like the Jason Tatum of the UFC, guys. I don't really know if he's that big of a superstar, yet. We'll see if he becomes double champ. But he did have a great year. I'm not hating on Ilya. But, the outside audience, do they know Ilya so much? But I will say this. If Alex Pereira loses, they will go crazy compared to if, Ankalaev loses. Dagestani to Spitzer Marab, that's fair. I wanted Islam to win. You have no idea how disappointed I was that night, Friday, when that card, when fucking, Armin hurt his back. Dude, I was so pissed. I don't really see that many Armenian people there. I think they might have refunded their tickets. Because I would too if I was them. And that sucked for me. But it was a boring main event, I'll be honest with you. But the co-main was great. It was crazy. Marab is so talented. Maybe it's just me seeing it for the first time in person and thinking oh, okay. I physically went to the fight. I was sitting there in the terrace section. It was pretty good. Yes, Islam's talented, but he has a lot of asterisks to his record, which sucks. I know. But it's okay. He's still young. How old is he? 35. That's my guess. Islam Makhachev age. 33. Oh, he has time, you guys. Is he the same age as Max Holloway? Max Holloway. That's guys. How different is that? 33. Max Holloway and Islam are the same age. That's crazy, bro. Max fucking seems like he's like 37, 36. I mean, what's the Islam fight gonna be? When's Islam's next fight? I think they're just waiting for JDM and Bilal, in which they're gonna be disappointed in because I have Bilal winning that fight. You know what? I want to see Islam move up no matter what. You know, let's guys. We should convince Islam that friends don't matter, and that you should become the double champ. You know, because we want to see that. You know, we want to see that. Islam Ilya 317. What's 317? Is that August or July or June? Let's see. March 313, April 314, April, May 315, June. No, it was a slip. In fact, I know it was a slip, because his back was kind of on my side. That kind of makes sense. Like, I was sitting in the area where I was sitting from the red corner. Like, my side of the arena was on the red corner side. I promise you he slipped. He got it right away. The arena, I will say this, though. Let me say... No. Let me say this. I'm nervous about what I'm about to say right now. Fight fans are, one, very fickle, and two, a little gross. You know, I don't know if you guys see footage on the internet, but in front of the arena, you have like fight or meet and greets, bro. And Tracy Cortez had one, Bilal had one, Cody Garbrandt had one, Jessica Gaethje had one. I don't want to stand in line and wait for people. Tom Aspinall was supposed to be there. I probably would have stayed in line for Tom Aspinall, in all honesty. But but the point is that when Tracy Cortez was being escorted backstage, right? About, like, I want to say 30 minutes before the prelim started and before, like, the doors open. Dude, you have, like, these, like, 40-year-old guys and, like, these people, like, their kids, like, in the baby stroller, just, like, shouting the most obscene things at her. Like, and it's like, it's, like, crazy. And then in the arena, they were, like, saying, like, crazy shit about Eileen Perez. So, you know, we kind of get our stereotype from somewhere, and it's true, which is okay. You know, it is what it is. What are you going to do? I mean, we watch people fight each other. But in my personal opinion, I feel like when you hit a certain age, you know, maybe yelling at a woman with your baby in a fucking stroller isn't really the most adult thing to do. You know? So, you know, maybe they were drunk at the beginning of the night, but, you know, it is what it is. I just found that funny. So all the stereotypes are true. Yeah, I will say, the arena, I went. It was all right. It was great. The workers there don't know anything. At the end to it, I will say this: they are not very well vetted, which is okay. I mean, they're not being paid a lot. What can you expect? But I'm just letting you know. Holy shit! I got that shadow already. Fuck, bro! I gotta turn the lighting up. I'm at 100. Hold up. How you guys like my lighting, by the way? I got lazy, so I'm gonna do one light. I didn't get lazy. I just didn't feel like it. I felt like one light might be good. This is a one light softbox setup on that side, my right hand side. So, yeah, I think it's good though. Yeah, Ilya Topuria will beat Islam. I don't know about that. I mean, let's see him maybe be Armin first. Even then, let's see. Even if Ilya knocks out Armin Tsarukyan, I'm still gonna have Islam in that fight. I don't know you guys. Actually, no, I do know. Islam's winning that fight. Uh, I don't think. I don't think Ilya has the power to win that fight, which is crazy to say, but it's true. Islam's already huge for the division, and I think that matters. And I'm surprised he's going to be double champ. You know, they're vacating the belt. Who do you guys have, Lopez or Volk? I'm going to say right now I have Volk. I mean, not Volk, I'm sorry, Lopez. Yeah. Excuse me. I have Lopez in that fight. You know, I got to work on my camera angle. So I'm looking at the computer. Was it camera? Computer. Gotta be careful. I look down, you know, because I don't know why I look down so much. I'm looking at my mic. Shouldn't do that. Okay. Let's try to do this. I gotta like reach out every once in a while. But, alright. How long am I gonna stream for? I like streaming. I like streaming a lot. It's great, but. It's great, but Lakers! You know? Yeah, very excited for the Lakers. I don't know, but that's off topic. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I can come up with something to talk about. How about Bilal JDM? Lopez time. I think rather than it being Lopez's time, it's more of it's Volk's time is up. Like, I think Lopez loses to Movzar again, which is a very controversial opinion. And I think I think that's it. And, you know, I think if you're Ilya, you want Volk to win this fight. Because, you know, God forbid you lose in the lightweight, you come back, you just beat Volk again. And plus, it looks good on you to, you know, say, oh, look, I beat this guy so dominantly. Everyone said he was done, and he just beat this new guy, you know? So I think for Ilya's sake, he wants Volk to win the fight. But for the division's sake, like, you know, future fights to make, you know, you want Lopez to win that fight. And, you know, by the time that Movzar fight's over, you know, fuck, bro. Swallow the air. Had the hiccups. The moment that fight's over, you know, where's John Silva going to be? You know, John Silva's going to beat the shit out of Bryce Mitchell. 100%. And I think John Silva has a future in the division. I think out of all the fighting nerds, it's him and Prates who has a big future in their division. While I know Borjallo is higher ranked than they are, I think he's not going to be able to be anybody ahead of him. Maybe Robert Whitaker. And Robert Whitaker, I wonder if Cannonier's ahead of him. Let me Google this right now. You guys, I'm sorry. I should have had that open, but it's okay. We learn. We live and we learn. Rankings. You know, let's see. So Caio is ahead. Let's see. Baraya, Whitaker, Izzy, Hamza, Strickland, Nasruddin. Okay. I gotta give you Borjallo versus either Israel Adesanya or Robert Whitaker. But let me tell you how it's actually going to go. Okay? I'll tell you exactly how it's going to go. They're going to do Izzy versus Sean Strickland. That's why they put Izzy. That's why they made sure Izzy was top 5 still. And put Robert Whitaker below him. Because they want to make that Izzy Sean Strickland fight. Because at the end of the day, Israel Adesanya is a big buy name and people love him. And so is Sean Strickland. They have big fan bases. I'm not a fan of either of them. So you have Robert Whitaker versus Borjallo, depending on Robert Whitaker's time back. Nasruddin is the number 1 contender, but we know Hamza's getting that next shot. I think Nasruddin in all honesty, might be a hater here. Hopefully I don't put out that bad energy. You know, I'll try not to, you guys. I really will. But I think that Hamzat won't make weight. And I think they'll pay Nasruddin as a backup, and I think Nasruddin will be in there. Now, I don't know if Nasruddin will win that fight, if he fights Dracus, but, it's okay on short notice like that. I don't think that'll work out for him. But I don't know. I have Nasruddin with a full camp beating Dracus, and I have Khamzat at the full camp beating Dracus. But can Khamzat Shemaev make weight? This is the X in the equation right now. Can Khamzat Shemaev make? That's a good slang. I like that slang. Can I trademark that? That's the X in the equation. Yeah, that's a good little math thing going on right there. Fuck, my hair's all fucked up. That's a good math thing, I gotta get better at my hair dryer skills, you guys, but it's okay. Uh, yeah. What time is it? 6:11. I got so much time. Okay. What are you doing with Dan Hooker though? I want to see Dan Hooker and Gamrot too. I want that to happen. I think Gamrot won that first fight. I think Dan Hooker's a great fighter. I think he's a great fan favorite, and I love watching him fight. I think Gamrot won that fight. I think he won that fight, you guys, and that's just my opinion. And it's okay. I like to say, I don't really say much. I'm new to this, but I like to say that you have the hopes and the haves, in a sense that you hope a fighter wins, or do you really have that fighter winning? And I think it's that I think that really makes a big difference in the conversation of the fighter that the brain fart. The conversations that you have about that fighter. Do you want them to win? Like Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier didn't deserve that shot against Islam. I think a lot of people didn't actually have him winning. I don't think they had him winning. I don't think they think he could win, but they wanted him to win. They hoped he could win. They were his favorite, and I think you have that about with a lot of fighters. More importantly, more actually strikers, really. American strikers, you have a lot of that with, But I'm actually noticing that, like Sean Strickland, like the aforementioned Dustin Poirier. I guess Dan Hooker is an American, but Max Holloway, he's American. Why is American? And yeah, Patty Pimblett. Let's talk about Patty Pimblett, Michael Chandler here for a minute. I think this isn't a good fight to make, in a sense that you're sacrificing one of their, I guess, thing. People keep talking about International Fight Week. Well, we have a big every year. There's a big fight on June. They wanted to have Conor McGregor last year, but then Conor McGregor hurt his foot. And which sucked. And so that would be the big fight. International Fight Week is a big fight. They instead last year had it be Pereira versus Prohaska. They always make it a big fight that's like a good fight. Now I will say this. Last year's, other than the main event, I guess. I mean, I don't know what I think was a good fight in that card. Of course, the Talbot fight was great. The Piper fight was great. Gary fight was shit. The Louis Anthony Smith was kind of shit. Lopez Diego was a great one, and then Alex Pereira. It didn't live up to the fights, but that's because Conor McGregor. Fight cards aren't really the greatest because it's all focused on the Conor McGregor, so it's kind of a history of that. So they had to be Conor. If it was Conor, it would have been great. I mean, he's their biggest star. I mean, I still think to this day he is the most popular MMA fighter, and probably will never not be the most popular MMA fighter. You ask a guy, you show a picture of Alex Pereira, and you show a picture of Conor McGregor to a random person in the street, like in Hollywood, I guess. And you say, can you name either one of these? They're more likely going to name Conor McGregor than Alex Pereira. I had to focus here. It's a lot better. I got to sit up. I got to sit back here. Because the plane of focus is weird. But yeah, no, I yeah, I think this International Fight Week to be great. If they want to sell the most tickets, let's not talk about, they should do John Jones versus Tom Aspinall as the headliner. And then let's talk about tickets here for a minute. They should do Ilya Islam for the belt. Now, morally standing, should they really be doing that before Ilya tries somebody else out? No. He vacated his belt, you guys. He's not holding the belt up. No urgency. So, that's that. So, I think that'll be good. And I think you want to get Kayla Harrison versus Juliana Pena on that card. I think that'll be a good fight. That's a good three belt fight right there. A few days near my birthday. Oh, it's happy early birthday. I know it's like a solid what is it, March now? Solid 3 months away, but yeah, counts. 3.5 months away. But it's like I gotta sit back, but it's like the fucking plane of focus is so shit right now. But I don't feel like fixing that because I'm having a good conversation here. But yeah, I think that's a good fight to make. I would do that, and then I would have another lightweight fight on there. I would have Renato Moicano versus a Dan Hooker, or if Max Holloway stays up, a Max Holloway. That's a good fight. What? And, maybe you do Charles Arman, too, on that fight, if you're going to have Islam versus Ilya. Or, nah, he won't make that quick of a turnaround. I don't know JDM will make a turnaround if he wins that fight and goes for double champ. I don't know how much they have to pay him for that to happen. But that's a good fight. How good is that card right there? Is that 5 fights? Let's see. John Tom, Islam Ilya, Pena Harrison, Charles Arman. I guess you can't have 2 lightweight fights. Can you? Okay, let's say Charles Arman's better than Moicano, Holloway. Then I guess you want to have a different card on there. Then let's see. No, Izzy Strickland should highlight if I were to do Izzy Strickland. Let's see another heavyweight fight. No. Then Cyril Gane, Volkov 3? I want to say. Right? No, 2. I'm sorry. 2. Volkov Gane 2. There you go. And then you have Gane as the backup fighter just in case. Gane can move up. There you go. That's a great fight. That's a great international fight card. Maybe I put it to the fight card just now. You never know. That could be it. We'll look back on this video and be like, oh shit. How did Jay do that? He guessed, you guys. He guessed. Which is cool. Yeah. I think, this is great. I mean, who do you guys have in the Tom John fight? I, of course, have Tom Aspinall. I'm a John Jones hater, and I think John Jones is too old. And if John Jones pours him into the deep end and keeps him down for like fucking 5 rounds and tires him out, I'll be very sad. I'll be that'll ruin my night for me, which sucks. But we're not gonna put that out there. I believe in the energy and the manifestation, So let's just imagine Tom Aspinall gets him back in the corner, teep kicks him, boom. Yeah, clean fighter will prevail, I think Tom Aspinall's so great. But I will say this, if John can't make this day, you need to give Tom the belt just automatically. Because it's getting a little bit, he has to defend his interim belt. It's crazy. It's kind of embarrassing. And, we might look back at this moment and we might say, is this guy really the GOAT? Because, GOAT now, sure. But you never know what could happen in the next 10, 15 years. I mean, if I had to put, do timeline here for a minute. John Jones is like the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar of basketball when it comes to being the greatest player in the age of the sport. Like, if you want to compare the first 30 years of the NBA to the first 30 years of that UFC-ish, you know, he's like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar timeline. You know, this is such a young sport, and I feel like this all matters. You know, I mean, we'll be old, 30 years more when it really comes together. This focus is so shit, and I'm so sorry. I have to remember to lean back. Let me lean back. Okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna stay like this forever. But, yeah, I think, yeah. What do I think? Train of thought. Okay. Yeah, I think the sport's so young that things like this can change your future a lot when it comes to future debates. But, as another saying goes, it's better to live in the now, and, think about now. And right now, I think, let's fight. Fight. You're the champion. I mean, if he's 32, you're 38. DC was 38, you were 32. Let's see it. We won't want to see this. Come on, John Jones. I thought you were tough. How can you call yourself the baddest man on the planet if you're not trying to fight anybody, anytime, any day? Yeah, what I mean? I mean, is he just trying to, at first, you think, oh, maybe he's trying to get a shit ton of money out of it, trying to delay the talks so, he could maybe make a more better contract for himself to get a higher payday. But it really does seem to me that he's ducking him like crazy. And, it is what it is. And, what are you going to do? I think there's time, by the way, while I have 6 viewers to subscribe. I don't know how many of you guys are subscribed. I'm realizing that this whole entire time I've never said that, which is not that good. I probably should have said that like 5 fucking million times. But, oh, I got a subscriber. Cool. Cool, thank you. Thank you, Irving D. But, yeah. I think, yeah, I want to say that, you guys should subscribe. But, okay. Back to the UFC talk. I should maybe have like a message up here that says subscribe. That's kind of tacky. Is that not tacky? Let's see how that looks. Oh, I have some time. How do I... Let's see, add new image. No. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's try this. Nope, not that. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure this out eventually. This is something I need to figure out. Text? Oh, here. Oh, check it out. Let's see how that looks. It's gonna look horrible. I just want to see how it looks. Let's do Arial. Who cares? There you go. Subscribe. Oh yes, like the stream. I should say that too. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off for now, and I will make a better graphic overnight, and I'll figure that out. And I should put I have the bathroom break thing. I have the starting soon thing. Maybe I need to put a battery thing, or maybe I need to time my bathroom trips. Or you know what I need? Okay, I'm like 99% sure I could get a wall battery for this camera. But can I put it on a tripod and have that? Ooh, I will figure it out. This is 21st century. It is 2025. There are things to figure out. There's technology out there. And, I'm noticing how wet my teeth are right now. If any women are watching, check it out. Yeah. Oh, I have a horrible smile. Oh, I have a horrible smile. It's okay. Yeah. I think... What time is it? All right. I should go. This is a short stream. It'll be longer next time. I was tired, and muscles were sore, so I didn't really make it all earlier, and I should have, and I will. and I really will. And I'm really hoping that I can have like River or somebody else here to have more conversation with. But I really do appreciate everybody being in here. Like I really do. This is my second stream. I have 7 viewers. I can never imagine 7 people. I mean, it's crazy, and I think this is great. So please subscribe. Please like. I really do appreciate it. I will make a video this week. I really do. I will make a video this week, probably Wednesday night, about the card. Like going through the whole thing, not live stream, because I'll be at my dorm. The question I have for everybody is this a good time to stream? Should I have done this earlier? I mean, Sunday is always going to be my day, 100%. But the question, or maybe Saturday night after the cards, but I don't know. But is this time a good time? Should I maybe had it more earlier in the afternoon? And to the people who are in here, what do you guys think? W, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we go through the whole card. It's going to be kind of a long video. Probably like 20, 25 minutes. I don't need to do my homework. Homework's lame. I'm in college. Who needs to do homework? No, I'm kidding. I'll get it done. But is this a good time for everybody? Is this, or do you guys like it earlier, like afternoon? Okay, I'll do it earlier. It's a little late for me right now. Not late. It's like 6:30 p.m. But I'll try to get it here at 12 p.m. PST. I'll be more organized. My second stream. I have to go now. Go Lakers. Fuck the Clippers. If you're a Clipper fan, unsubscribe. I'm kidding. Don't subscribe. Streaming cards live can you play? I can't do that. I can't do it. I have to watch what I say on the internet. I mean, maybe after the media training, maybe after the media training. In all honesty, maybe after the media training, that's why I'm stuttering because I'm trying to be careful. But I'm authentic. But you know what I mean. I'll see y'all later. I really appreciate this a lot. Thank you guys so much. Next time I'll be earlier. Video Wednesday night, probably around 8:30 to 9 p.m. PST. I'll upload it. I really do appreciate it, and thank you guys so much. Like, I'm being dead ass. Subscribe, like. This is awesome, and I want to be on ESPN one day or wherever UFC gets the media rights. Goodbye.